This is Jason with Tuna Tech, and today I've got another device for people who enjoy audio. All right, so you saw my last video. I had some Bluetooth. If you haven't seen it, check it out on my channel. Costs over-the-ear headphones. Killer price, about 99 bucks, and killer sound. But if you're the kind of person that kind of prefers something a little bit smaller, well, we got a company that I've used before, and they're usually knock it out of the park. But this is a new product called the Soundcore Liberty 4NC, and of course in blue, and it has to match my new iPhone's blue woven Pitaka case, but we're not going to use it on this phone right away because I got to get it set up. But these are the Soundcore Liberty 4NC. So it's reduced noise by up to 98.5%. That's a bold claim, and not one I can probably really produce or measure, but basically they're saying it's some killer sound deadening. So reduced noise by 98%. Noise canceling adapts to ear and environment. Crisp, high-res sound with 11mm drivers and a 10-hour playtime with 50 hours with the case. So, you know, I don't know much about you guys with these earbuds or headphone reviews. It's hard for me to do a review on these, but what I usually do is open them up, see how they connect, and then do a quick sound. But the problem is you guys can't actually hear the sound because most songs copyrighted and sound is very subjective. So when I say a headset's good, it's good to my ears and my sound profile. So they say the biggest selling point here is to reduce noise by 98.5%, right? Also has 3 times more detailed sound with LDAC and high-res audio. It's IPX4 water resistant. It's got wireless charging, and it does fast pair, which is a great thing, which the cost did not have. So we'll just kind of rip this open and see what we got. So you got the earbuds right here. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna see what else is in the box. In the box, you've got some fascinating, beautiful reading. You got a short charging cable and more ear tips for the actual buds themselves, which I'll probably have to change out. But it says, shrink the noise, enjoy the ride. It's like I said, advanced. They're really touting this advanced noise canceling system. It says crisp sound, so obviously we want to have quality sound. It says sculpt your perfect sound. Use HearID 2.0 to find the perfect sound profile for your ears and mix it up with a fully adjustable EQ or choose from 22 presets. So that's kind of cool. And if I remember correctly, the last ones, you put them in your ear, it'll give you test sounds, and you kind of answer some questions, and it kind of details and creates an EQ around your preferences. It's got a 3-in-1 smart button right there in the front. The charging case has a streamlined design with one button for 3 functions. Open the case, enter Bluetooth pairing mode, or reset your earbuds. Kind of nice. So that's about it, you guys. And the ratings on this, at least on their website, are fantastic. I mean, almost 5 out of 5 stars. And they've got a lot of people, 520 reviews. So let's just see what happens. Let's open this up. Let's clear all my notifications out of here real quick. Let's just see if this does fast pair. So I don't see anything pop up on the screen. Interesting. Let's get these out and take some of this coating off. Maybe that's the issue here. Let's just see what we got. Let's close it back up. So fast pair, how it should work is you open the case and they're automatically detected, but for some reason they don't want to be detected on this device. So let's just see. There we go. So open it up. You see them flashing right here, and then you see it here. You hit connect. And while it's doing that, it's going to take me to the Play Store to download their app. We'll let this all get set up. And once it's connected and the app is installed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up YouTube Music, my music player of choice, play a few songs, and let you guys know how I feel about how these sound. And in the meantime, I'm probably going to change the ear tips. But we'll get back to that in just a second. So upon installation of the Soundcore app and logging in, there's a firmware update. But just a side note, not only does this talk about active noise cancellation and high-res sound, it also has 6 mics for clear calls. Speak effortlessly on calls, 6 mics amplify voice and reduce background noise. So, you know, most iPods are known for better sound quality because of the stock, which these have. So it'd be interesting to see how the phone quality of that is. I don't really test that as much because most of the time these are pretty good for most general conversations. But you see it's done. So we're going to go back in and we're going to see how these sound. Okay guys, so I got the app in and the earbuds are in my ears. So on the front page there of the app, you got noise activation, normal, and transparency mode. So I can hear everything, and then it says wind noise reduction. I'm not in an area where there's a lot of wind, but I guess if you're outside walking around with transparency mode, it'll kind of reduce some of that. You can hear the kicking in. Now let's do noise cancellation. This is adaptive noise canceling. So you have adaptive manual mode, it's on the max. Then you can do transportation mode. It's good. I don't know how good it is compared to other things, but you can definitely hear like a. You gotta remember, guys, these are not only active noise cancellation, they also have passive because of the ear tips you put in your ears, so that kind of helps. And then you can go to. That's just your noise cancellation, but you do your controls. So single press play pause, double press previous, triple press none, long press ambient sound. And then obviously you probably have sound profiles in here somewhere. Sound effects. So here's your default sound. HearID, test and personalize your hearing. That's where it goes through a series of like settings. And then you have custom EQ, which I'm not gonna mess. I'm gonna just leave it on default and then leave it on signature. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and swipe up, and I'm going to open up YouTube. It's not Studio. YouTube Music here. They all look the same after a while. And I'm going to start with a new Linkin Park song. If you haven't heard this, well, it's newer. I just think they just released another song today. But this is the Emptiness Machine, so I'm just going to throw it in my ear, let it play a little bit, and see what happens. So the highs are pretty good, kind of hollow, but maybe that's because the noise activation's on. We'll skip ahead. Okay. Okay, so in this song, it's like kind of like a electronic rock, heavy metal. And it's got a female lead singer who replaced the lead singer of Linkin Park, if you haven't heard. And her voice is clear, and it's not the bass. The signature EQ setting is interesting because the bass, the highs, and the mids are all pretty well balanced. It's not like overpowering with the bass like some headphones tend to do. We'll play like a little R&B song that says "Don't Let Me Fall" by B.O.B., but just to see what different genres sound like. Okay. So the bass in these just kind of hits you in the face, but it seems kind of, it's not, I wouldn't say it's overly full, but these start at 99 bucks, and I believe they're $99, and for the price, that bass is pretty darn good. One more song just for measure. I'm just going to throw in an Eminem song in here. We'll do Fuel. Actually, yeah, we'll do Fuel. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So interesting. Let me try something. Let me just try a different song. So I thought there was some distortion happening in these, but I think it was just the song I was listening to. So let me take these out of my ears. So you guys, these things are really cool. So they got USB Type-C charging, wireless charging. They got this button, everything lights up, it snaps. It's a quality case, 50 hours with the case. Sound quality is surprisingly good. Now I shouldn't say surprising, because this company's been around forever and they make hella good stuff. This will be my second pair from them. Again, these were not provided to me from the company. This is my own opinions on something that I own. But if you're interested in these, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I would give these a solid 7.5 out of 10. Just because I think dual drivers always do better in these kind of things because it helps differentiate the highs from the lows. But for 99 bucks, I think you guys are hard pressed to find something better. So this has been Jason with TunaTech. These have been the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Check them out. Peace, guys.